ideas and science entwined together, you have the perfect recipe. The journey to create, we call this business, there's so many things that put it together because I couldn't have done this alone. It is the different ideas, the different people that I met that became my inspiration, that pushed me that I want to do this.
Actually, the owner is really hardworking. She will wake up very early in the morning, and she is very hands-on in the operations of her farms and her resort. She's very much open when you give her some suggestions or some ideas. She's very open to adapt new ideas. The most important factor is the innovativeness of the owner.
Then we started doing the ice cream. We started it with dirty ice cream. We just using the manual. And we did that about for 3-4 years until we cannot cope with the demand. So we needed an electric ice cream maker. And to do that, I didn't realize that it's very, very expensive. So we asked for assistance from the DOST, and they offer us the setup, which really helps financial assistance and 0 interest and 3 years to pay, and nobody could beat that. So that's how we really, we go to another level.
We can proudly say that with the intervention of the DOST under the Small Enterprise Technology Upgrading Program, the operations become efficient and their products shelf life increased, as well as the volume, the production volume also increased more than tripled or double or quadrupled the previous production volume because of the intervention and their setup.
And I just want to point out also, Director Lianto from Region 7, Sir Bert, he passed away 4 years ago. He's such a big inspiration, an outside inspiration, because for me to create, to do things like this, you have to be inspired from inside. But somebody, this is rare for me to be inspired by somebody, but that is one guy who never give up on me. And when he comes, when he talks, I always have that, I always write down things, points that I know eventually I can use. I still have that journal with me.
Our director before, he's the one really contributing so many ideas to the owner, because the owner also is very attentive when our director, Engineer Bert Lianto, would come here to visit bee farm. And the owner would always bring her notebook to take notes, all the ideas that will be given to her by former director. And
so what's in us? So that's the point he wants to tell me. You have to be different. You're already different. So you have to keep aligning that ideas, remember? You have to keep aligning that idea that you are offering something different from the usual.
Pinakiba ng ice cream dito sa bee farm, kasi wala sila talagang kuan. Masarap ito ng beef ice cream dito. Iba kasi yung mga ingredients namin, yung organic.
So the role of DOST is they are ready. They will tell me, oh, this is the new thing. Oh, this is how you can do it. Before I didn't know where to go. Especially on that time, you're just starting. You are from the ground level. Like my part, I'm a nurse. But yet, I'm already so inspired from inside. I needed that agency to really, to man us, to handhold us.
And the DOST is always there assisting them, even in the expansions of their new commissary. We are also there to provide them with the needed the layout of their plant so that it will be compliant. So everything that we can do, we are always there to support them.
From doing the manual making of ice cream, we changed it into the electric ice cream maker. and that changed everything. The manual is just good for 3 days in the freezer, and it's not fine anymore.
When they ventured into ice cream, they are just using first the manual type of producing ice cream, the one they call the dirty ice cream, or the ice creams in the streets. But later on, we provided them with the necessary equipment to upgrade their operations. So with that, the equipment already simultaneously do the pasteurizing, then later on the creaming. After that, the conditioning of the ice cream using a blast freezer.
The thing about the manual is you have to make it in an hour, and this one here, you have the ice cream maker, is only 15 minutes. And what a difference, especially now that we have a lot of branches. So the demand, we can cope now. Yeah, and even to the point that we are selling in pint. If you can just be, you think of ideas that you can be a blessing to your workers. We don't have to be an OFW anymore. We can serve our own country and start right here. And I think that's the best gift that we can give to our workers.
Ako sigdahay mo sa amo ang pamilya. Primero gamay ra mi ani pag hintrabaho ani. Hantod-hantod nga nag-anam-anam og kadugay, na di namin makaapa sa among gitrabaho, nagkadagang siya mga trabahante.
Masarap siya, natural, parang organic na organic yung panlasa.
My name is Andy. I'm from Malaysia, and these are my family, my mother, my sister, and my wife. It's very, how I could say, very original, And then the environment, the ambience, the atmosphere, we like it.
Through the help of DOST, we maintain the quality, the consistency of the product, and bring that experience and bring that product as part of the experience of the people who taste it.
Almost everywhere, all different actually. Give us a new experience.
Dati, ang ice cream namin, yung maliit. Kasi ngayon, pag mayroon ng machine sa tulong ng DOST, di ba, machine nila, sila rami na namang gawa ng ice cream.
From their part, I'm already so filled up, so grateful. This is such an agency, a government agency that is really hand-holding us and giving us ideas. Sometimes they come here, they inspect what I have, what new things I have. I don't have to tell. And they tell, oh, we came from this and we saw this, just to enhance.
That's why we are very happy and we are very proud promoting this company who is really a technology adapter or user of the technologies being promoted by DOST.
You know, one thing about product is there's no such thing as originality. There's always an enhancement. The product's already there, but how you can be so different, how unique, packaging-wise, presentation-wise. The blessing there is that never stopped in me. I still have that enthusiasm. I still have that joy, and I put it together, and people call it, or we call it, the passion. And I still have that. To become an entrepreneur is finding ways to connect to the people around you, how you can, a real one, how you can be a blessing.
May dako kong pasalamat ni Victoria sa izahang pagtabang, sa izahang negosyo, daghan pud ming nakaambit sa izahang negosyo. Tagaan si sa grasya sa Ginoo, gibahinan in town ng mga pobre aron na ami trabaho.
Nagbibigay siya ng trabaho sa amin para makabili ng mga pagkain para sa kinabukasan ng mga anak.
Salamat ako nang bigyan ng pagkakataon ni Ma'am Vicky sa paggawa ng ice cream, pagtrabaho dito sa iyong kampanya niya.
As Sir Bert said, you connect, be unique. So in everything said, don't forget that as far as food is concerned, as much as possible, it has to be honey-based. Because for the first 2-3 years, we didn't have a name. We don't have no name. We don't have a business. When the assessor's office came here and they tried to say, do you have a business permit? I said, no, I didn't know because it was just a farm. And so we have to, and then we already had the beekeeping, and they're the one who told us, maybe you name it as Bohol Bee Farm. You go through life, part of your journey. Try to find the thing you love to do. Don't worry about how you're going to fund it. Identify the thing you love to do, and you start from there. And don't give up.